Okay, so let's get into this.
Hmm.
We've all been there. You're in a sports bar, a gym, an airport,
Right.
and you're staring at this muted TV screen. It's such a common thing, almost a classic annoyance.
The total friction point.
Exactly. So today, we're doing a deep dive into a specific fix for that problem, the AudioFetch FETCH8-A01 system.
And our mission here is to really understand not just the hardware, but how it works, how it scales, and I think most importantly, how it turns this utility into an actual business opportunity
The core idea is just so simple. Everyone already has the receiver
in their pocket.
in their pocket. It's your smartphone. You download the free app, you connect to the Wi-Fi, and suddenly you can hear the game,
And you can hear it anywhere. You could be out on the patio and it still works.
which is brilliant.
Yeah.
But for that to work, the user experience has to be, well, perfect.
It has to be seamless. If it's complicated, nobody's going to use it. You just download the app, hop on the network, and it should just, find the audio source.
No configuration.
Zero config from the customer side. That's vital in a place like a gym or a casino.
Okay, but the absolute biggest technical hurdle has to be latency, right?
Oh, for sure. That's the make or break.
Because there is nothing worse than hearing the commentator yell, touchdown, a full second after you saw it happen.
The whole thing becomes pointless. So that's what they've solved. Guaranteed low audio latency, so the audio on your phone and the video on the TV are perfectly in sync.
And what's maybe even more impressive from a systems point of view is the efficiency.
The bandwidth usage is incredibly low. We're talking about 100 kilobits per second for each user.
Wait, really? Just 100 kilobps? That's almost nothing.
It's tiny, so you could have 100 people listening in your sports bar.
And you're only using about 10 megs of bandwidth total.
Exactly. It's designed as a lightweight overlay. It's not a network hog, which is a huge deal for businesses that don't want to overhaul their entire Wi-Fi infrastructure.
So let's talk about the hardware itself, the FETCH8-A01. It's an 8-channel system, which sounds great for a local spot. But what if you're, I don't know, an entire airport?
It's built to scale. You can stack them, expand it up to 32 channels and beyond pretty easily. And it's plug and play.
And it accepts different audio inputs.
Yeah, that's another key thing for versatility. It takes analog, optical, or digital coaxes. Basically, whatever the TV or audio source is putting out, it can probably handle it.
Which explains why they're deployed in so many different places. Fitness centers, airports, even for digital signage.
Right. And they have different products for different needs. The signature product can handle thousands of listeners for a huge venue. Then there's the Express, which is a single input box, often used for things like assistive listening or even translation.
They seem to have thought of the little things too, like this rapid refetch feature.
Yeah, so if your Wi-Fi signal hiccups for a second, it just reconnects you instantly, no fuss. And there's in-app support if you run into any trouble. It's all about keeping it simple for the user.
Okay, so this brings us to the business angle. This sounds amazing for the customer. It's a free service.
Mm-hmm.
But how does the venue, the business, make money on this?
And that is the real aha moment. This isn't just a utility.
It's a platform.
It's a marketing platform. It's all managed through this business portal they call Doghouse.
Doghouse. Okay.
So from there, a manager can see all the usage metrics, who's listening to what, for how long. But the big thing is they can also post ads.
So you're turning the app itself into a revenue stream. You're selling ads to a literally captive audience.
Precisely. You have a customer who is already engaged with the screen. Now they're engaged with your app. You can sell ad space on that app to, say, local sponsors and use the metrics from Doghouse to prove it's working.
They've effectively monetized the dead air. That's really clever.
It is. It transforms the system from a cost center into a potential profit center.
So let's wrap this up. We're looking at a system that's not just a clever audio solution. It's efficient, it's scalable, and it's a whole marketing platform. It makes you think. When you combine this kind of app customization, the ads, with the fact that it's so low bandwidth, what other doors does that open? Could a framework like this be used for, say, real-time translation services in a museum or an airport, all delivered locally without clogging the network? Something to think about.